Hey, welcome back to Stay with Kay Daily, your internet's favorite mental health bestie. In today's video, I'm going to give you a progress report on how my first week was at my PT1 job. This is basically an overview, and I'm just going to give you a day by day, play by play of how I feel, how the job was, and how I'm liking it so far or not. Let's get into it. Hello, say hello to the camera. Oh, now you want to get in the camera. Hello. All right, y'all. Today, spit, whatever. Today is day one for part-time job number one. Today was orientation day at my first job, so we're gonna give it name. So this is PT1. Today wasn't too bad. It was orientation day. I watched a couple of videos, got an overview of what the company is gonna be like, and not only did I watch some training videos, but I also did some hands-on training today, which was pretty cool, to the point where we moved out of like the whole main office to an actual like literal like store, like a Dollar General, I believe we went to today. I went and counted actual inventory that I will be doing on a day-to-day basis. So I got my schedule for this week. I work today, Monday, all the way up until Thursday. I said I needed some hours and I got them. This is going to be the start of the journey of my part-time job. Now, how long am I going to do this for? I don't know yet. For right now, the goal is 6 months, and then we're going to do a re-evaluation of what I want to do. Because not only is this going to be one job, but I also got an email from my second job, the actual offer letter saying that I'll be starting that next Wednesday. I'm going to be working 2 jobs as of going into next week. Like I said, we're going to do a re-evaluation period after 6 months of working both at these jobs, whether how my life is looking at that time, whether I want to keep them and see what I want to do next with them, whether I want to get rid of them, whether I want to reduce hours, or do I actually literally want to plug back into the matrix and do full-time. That's not the goal for right now. I don't want to do full-time. The real goal that I want to do is do content creation, get some type of income off of that, and work a part-time in between. I would only want to keep the part-time for the benefit. That's kind of the goal right now. But this is day one of PT1. I'm going to take you through this week. So this is just, like I said, this is only day one. So we're going to see how this is going to go. Tomorrow I have to be at work by 7:40 something, but work doesn't start actually till 8. But guess how far the job is? It's 40 minutes from my house. Which it's cool. Here's the thing about this job. I like it because I am doing something different each day. I'm at a different location. I'm not behind a desk, because that's what I've been rooting for a minute. But now I'm actually getting what I'm asking for. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll be out the office, but this time I'll actually be out the office. Like I'll be driving to different locations. That might be 20 minutes out, 40 minutes out. And then I have a job on Wednesday for PT1. That's an hour out. Will I be driving to that? No. The job is actually providing a company van where I guess if you decide you want to meet at the office and get in the van and they drive you, you can do that, or you can drive your car yourself. I'm gonna do the van to see what it's like and see if I want to continue to do that, or would I want to drive to these locations. Honestly, the way gas is going, I prefer the van, but we'll see how it's gonna go. Stay tuned. Like I said, this is gonna be a journey, so enjoy. Well, I'm gonna make this quick, short, and to the point because that's what today was. This is day 2 at PT1. I had to be there by 7:42 and work started at 8. I got there around like 7:30ish because it was 40 minutes away from where I live. Okay, cool. I get there. It was like my actual first day actually being in a store. I was in a pet sense, so like a pet store, and I was counting their inventory. Wasn't too bad. I ended up messing up a bit because from the training, they were stating like when someone's done with a certain section, like there's like a piece of paper that shows like where a section starts, and and then the next section that starts has another strip of paper that you either, they told me to crumble it up. Thought it was like a universal thing, and nope. Some people fold it, some people mark it out. I ended up redoing something that somebody else had already done, and I'm like, oh, I wasted time doing that when I could have been doing something else. So yeah, work started at 8 and we finished at around 10:45. As you can see, I'm speechless because I'm like, I woke up early this morning, made sure I got there on time, just to only be there for 3 hours. So, okay. I mean, it was a smaller store, so I guess it makes sense. And it was kind of like 6 of us in there counting. I could see why we would finish early, but I was hoping to get a full 5 to 6 hours. So when they say that they're going to start off slow with the hours, that's literally what they mean, because yesterday my orientation was about 3 or 4 hours, I believe, and then today was 3 hours. I ain't gonna lie, how I'm feeling right now, I don't want to say I feel like I wasted my time, but 3 hours is crazy. I haven't worked a part-time job in a minute, but even when I had a part-time job, it was very consistent, you know? But I guess this is different because this is inventory, so I'm not too sure. But day 2, I'm not really feeling it. I'm going to enjoy my lunch. Tomorrow is going to be interesting because I have to be at the office at 4:30 in the morning, and then we're going to drive an hour out, and then I believe work starts at 7 a.m. It better not be 3 hours. 3 hours would be 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we better not finish at 10 o'clock. We better finish at freaking like 1 or 12. That's what I really wanted, a good 5 to 6 hours. But I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm trying not to think too deep about it because I know I have stuff coming up, and because of that, it's making me like very antsy, very anxious. I'm gonna just chill. My department store opportunity, aka PT2, is next week. I got the email today about doing like, my I-9 and, signing up for direct deposit. So everything's in the works. It's just starting off slow. I'm not trying to allow myself to get comfortable. I'm trying to remind myself I can always pivot if need be. That's what I'm trying to incorporate, because I know I've said it before. What I decide to put my energy to can become my reality, and I don't want that. So I'm trying to be positive, think positive, know that I can pivot at any time, and this is only temporary. So this was day 2, and we'll be back for day 3. Today was my 3rd day at PT1. I must say, I got my hours in, right? Today was like my official kind of like first day at a big store, I guess. I was at Dollar General going through shelf by shelf, scanning item by item. It was a lot of stuff today, and it was just very overall interesting period. Like, so the location of the Family Dollar was an hour out from where I currently am. So you either had the option of taking the work van, someone can drive you to the location, or you can drive there yourself. And I decided to take the option of getting in the van because this was something new for me, never done before. I'm not used to leaving the office like that. Like, like leaving the office like that. Like, to the point where I'm driving, an hour somewhere for work, on work hours, on work time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to just always staying at the main office. And if I do have to leave, it's not that far. For an hour was pretty interesting. And the drive there was too, because I had to be there by like 4:30 at the office. And then we had to be to work by, I guess, 6 a.m. That's when call time was. I see the reason why for the early arrival, because the van only goes up to 65 miles per hour. So unfortunately, you're not able to go so fast to kind of beat the time. You know what I'm saying? I guess they're very cautious about the driving limits or whatever. We got there. I guess I kind of met the team. We didn't really speak. We mostly just stood around and waited until further directions. Once we got the directions to actually go get the scanner, I was the first one to clock in. Surprisingly, I remember my username already for my clock in. So yep. And then we got our scanner, and then we kind of went in. We just got into it. Very physical job, I must say. Squatting, kneeling, standing up, standing down again, going up and down ladders. So it's pretty cool, but it's like kind of like a challenge, kind of like a little, I guess, game in a sense where like I said, your performance is based off your metrics and also accuracy to a certain extent. I'm not sure how they do that, but it's definitely metrics, make sure that you're actually, I guess, scanning as fast as possible, or as fast as possible enough for you to be in the good percentage tile. And today I was in the 90s, so that was a good thing, and the green. She said the only reason why I went down a bit in percentage numbers was because when we got to the back, we had to start scanning individuals or whatever. I forgot what that's called, but I like where you scan one thing and then you just be like, all right, beep 12 strawberry Pop-Tarts, beep 11 Frosted Flakes, beep 37 mini hand lotions. You know, I just beep one and then I count how many is the same in that. So I would say I am better at that than the individual beep, 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 because that takes way too long. So far it was okay. I know I'm gonna be resting really good tonight because I just got home maybe like 2 hours ago and I was like, let me record this video because I know I'm not gonna want to do it later. Honestly, I'm gonna get real lazy and not really want to talk on camera, so I figured I'd just do it now. Today was day 3. Tomorrow I go to Tractor Supply and we're gonna count their stuff. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully we'll see how that goes. And this time it's only 20 minutes away, so I don't have to drive as far, and it is a morning shift, early morning shift, I think call time 6. I just got to make sure that I'm there by around like 5:40 something, 5:42. It's always weird times in the morning, like 5:42, 4:40, 4:37. Like, I don't know, weird. But so yep, I'll see y'all the next day. All right, day 4 at PT1. I'm gonna make this video short and sweet because I have to be up at 3 the crack of dawn. No, let me stop. I have to be up at like 2 a.m. tomorrow morning because I'll be taking the van again to go to Georgia, which is an hour away from where I am. And I could drive there because work doesn't actually start until like 6, but I was like, free gas, so why would I drive? Right? That means I have to drive there and drive back. And I'm not getting paid to drive there or drive back. So I was like, I'll take the van. It's free. Whatever. Let's talk about today though. So today I was in Tractor Supply and they gave me the clothing section in Tractor Supply. That was my responsibility for today. Hold on, let me back it up to this morning actually. When I woke up this morning, I'm gonna eat while I talk. So if you don't like that, skip it. I don't care. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I actually felt it. Like I actually felt the sleep kicking in for me, like in a bad way. I was like, oh, I can see why people quit because I woke up hella early today. I mean, today wasn't too bad because the site was 20 minutes away from my house. So not too bad, but like it's starting to catch up throughout the days that I've been waking up mad early. And today was that day. I actually felt it. So I got to work on time. And yeah, I worked in the clothing section at Tractor Supply. And yeah, it was a lot. I had to keep calling out SKU check. I hate that. It's because like I'll get an item that doesn't have like an actual barcode on it for me to scan, and I have to figure out where the barcode is. And with that, it could be like 5 of the same shirts, right? And let's say out of them shirts, I don't know, they don't have the one that I need a SKU check for is a large, and the rest of them are like smalls, double XL, blah blah blah. And a lot of employees were just telling me to like, oh, just rescan it, because I guess they're all the same freaking barcode at this point. I don't know. Today wasn't too bad. I got 4 hours in. We finished close to 1 p.m. It was good. I will say though, it's a fine brother in there. Ooh, and he smelled good, but I'm like, nope. He probably got like 6 baby mamas, 10 different kids. He probably on parole. I'm trying to think of everything negative about this guy because I'm like, nope, I'm not even gonna do that. Plus, I don't know these freaking people. I'm not trying to make no friends. I'm just here for the money and be out. Because honestly, who knows how long I'm gonna be doing this for? Like I said, I'm giving myself 6 months. 6 freaking months, unless I'm not doing good enough for them and they let me go. But for right now, I'm gonna just keep going. This has only been my first week. Today was okay. I almost finished my section, but I was kind of like bouncing between different things because it was a lot of like unorganized sections in the clothing section. I wasn't sure how we were doing it because the manager or lead there was telling me like, I know it looks like a lot, but you're not gonna finish today. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do as much as I can. But apparently we did have to finish. So because they were auditing the store. I guess the managers for Tractor Supply were auditing the store as well. That's how my day went. I got to be to bed around like 7 p.m., 8. I don't know if I'll fall asleep by then, but I need to be in bed by then because I got to be up at like 2:30 tomorrow morning to be at the office by 3. And only because I got to take my dog out, I got to eat breakfast and just make sure that I'm actually up and ready to go. Hopefully when we get on the van, I can just kind of like knock out, take a little nap a little bit because 3 in the morning is crazy. I understand why, because the van only goes 65 miles per hour and we're going all the way to Georgia. So I'm just gonna rest up. I know if I didn't record right now, but I still have the energy, when I actually get relaxed and stuff like that, I'm not gonna wanna do anything. I'm probably gonna knock out. Don't know where. It might be in the living room. It might be in the bedroom. I don't care. As long as I am making sure that I am up by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, that's all that matters. And I'm happy enough to say that after tomorrow, I will have reached over 20 hours this week. 20 hours. That's pretty good, because the beginning of the week it was a bit shaky. The second day, I'm like, you asked me to drive 40 minutes away from my house just to work 2 hours? This is what we doing? But yeah, so I'll be over 20 hours this week, and then I can sleep in on Saturday. It's been my day today. Tomorrow's my last day. I'll tell you how it goes, and then we'll go from there.